Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel, Smiles Per Gallon. How is everybody? Hope you're all feeling above average today. So I'm out for a ride, and guess what? We're on Old Blow Thunder. Yeah. So I thought we'd take Blow Thunder out for a bit of a spin. Go over to Squires and then just see what Wintex. I've got my drone in my bag as well, so I'll fire her up. So come on, let's get moving. Absolutely stunning. An heavy old lump though, I must admit. Certainly is an heavy old lump, but once you're moving, she's sound. I was thinking about chopping her in, but I've rid to here and just decided that'd be a really bad decision, getting rid of her. Right, well, I've got my chest rig on. So I am actually hoping that it's a good picture for you. I decided just to use chest rig, and I do think it's a better, to me anyway, it seems to be a better quality of picture. You get more of the scenery and the bike as well, which is what I like. You're getting the perspective from the rider just as much as you are from an helmet mount, so we'll stick with it for now. I'll tell you something, it is brilliant to be out on Blow Thunder. She is a beauty. She's just, I mean, she's been packed up for nearly a year and I'm on her now riding her, and it's like I've never been away from her. She just rides so perfect. And when I first pulled out at the yard this morning though, I noticed the weight. I had to put both my feet down. I panicked a little bit, you know, it's been a while since I've ridden. I'm going quite slow, but I forget how good she is at slow speeds as well. So it's just, you know, a little bit of practice, and once I got moving it was like I'd never been off her. And like I said, I was thinking about chopping it in, getting something a little bit smaller. I thought I was thinking about a Honda VFR VTEC 800. I've been hearing quite some good stuff about them. I've decided not to get shutter this, to get one of them. If I get one of them, I'm just going to go out and buy one. I'm not selling. It's not the money thing. It's the space. My shed, I can only fit 2 bikes in it. So I'd have to either build another shed or find somewhere to keep one of my bikes, or buy a bigger shed, you know. Oh dear. I mean, look at this, she's just so agile for a big bike. You know, I should give a lot of the sports bikes a run for the old money. Definitely. Got to be careful of the bloody speed cameras out way going up into towards Sherburn in Helmet. Hey, Pan-European. I'm not sure what that was. I know my bikes, but I'm not in Yamaha, was it? I don't know. A lot of happy bikers out today as well. Sunshine, it is scorching up, sweating like a pig. Same bike I have it off there behind me. CBR 1000R behind me. That's the exact same bike that I don't mean the bike, but the same make and model bike that I had my accident on, that's behind me. And I'll tell you how I know. I can tell by headlights, it's got like an LED round headlight underneath. Anybody that knows the CB 1000Rs will know what I'm talking about. Absolute demon of a machine they are, although mine did have a power commander on it. get up here and I'll let him go past me. Black as well, same colour and everything. How scared is that? So yeah, she's going in soon. She's having some work done on it. I'm having the seals changed in the oil and water pump. She's having a service. I'm going to get a service, the little beautiful little girl. And having all the final drive fluid and gearbox on and all that changed. You know, so she's on clutch as well. I'm having clutch fluid changed as well, because I've not done that since I've owned her. And I know she's been in family's possession since 2017, and obviously we're on 2023 now, so go visit the old open cast mine where I used to work. It's a nature reserve now, but it used to be an open cast mine, St Aidens, and what I used to do, I used to drive a lorry down the open cast mine, and then they'd fill me up with like 30 tonne of coal, and then I'd drive the wagon out to the open cast mine. It was really area work and it was really good pay because it was really dangerous work. But yeah, it's a nature reserve now. There are two drag lines there, one's still there at side on display, and the other one, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe it got buried in the open cast mine because it was cheaper just to bury it than tear it down and send it back to the States or wherever it come from. And the last job that it dragged before St Aidens was the Mississippi River, obviously in the States. So yeah, a bit of history there. Anyway, I believe it was cheaper just to bury it, you know, under the nature reserve, this big massive drag line, than to rather tear it down and ship it away to another job, or you know, break it up for scrap. It was just with manpower and everything, it was just going to cost too much money, so it was decided. I'm pretty certain it was anyway. So we're really close now. I remember the entrance to St Aidens Nature Reserve is the same entrance that you go into. Is it this one? I think it's this one here, yeah. So I used to turn into this entrance to go to work. Well, it says it's a nature reserve now. So anyway, let's go in and see how far we can get in. So yeah, I used to drive down this road here. Oh, there's a little car park. Look, we're pulling here. And drive down that muck track there, and that used to take me to his little cabin. Oh, and that's the drag line, look, that's one of the drag lines there in front of us that they've got on show, and the other one, like I said, is, oh god, buried down there. Yeah, that big old thing. Size of that. Oh, calf. National Coal Board. So we had one of them working, digging all the muck out to get to the coal. Nice place to have a cup of coffee. Look at the size of that. So that used to dredge all the muck to get to the coal, and then they had smaller machines obviously to and that what bucket, look at size of bucket there as well, half size of an house. So where them ponds are, that's where the open cast mine was there. And then that's a drag line. Look at the size of that. Like I said, I'm pretty certain that one of them, this was a display one for public to come in and have a look round, and they've obviously left it here. And then the one that were working, that rabbit over there, look, the one that were working was in the old cast mine on the top, and it used to dredge all the coal out, not the coal, the muck, and then the wagons used to bring the coal up. And that was one of my jobs, bringing the coal out. Well, I can't believe it's still here. Look at the size of that bucket. Want a good Mr. Magpie. You can see the length of it. Big massive arm, and you can see the feet. And what it used to do, so I'll take you back around here. And you see the feet here, the position it's in now. There, the feet there. It used to drop down onto its belly, then lift its feet up and then slow them over. And then it'd lift itself back up and push itself over, and that's how it moved. It used to take like, I don't know, maybe a day and a half to get from one side at site to other. Not this one, the one that we're working. This didn't actually work on air, I don't think. It's just here as a display. Alright. I've done wonders here, haven't I? Little owl cafe. I think I'll go try a coffee and go sit out for half an hour, and I'll see if I can fire a drone up, although I don't really want to crash it into that. Well, there we have it, St Aidens Nature Reserve. There's a dragline. So yeah, I used to work on this site. We'd go down that road there, and that's where the Zut were, and all those lorries were parked up. Super machine, honestly, absolute super. I love the old gal. Who's thunder? Thundering down the road. You're so smooth. Whoop. So yes, St Aidens. So back in the year 2000 up to about 2001, I worked there. It was an open cast mine. Obviously now it's a nature reserve, but the dragline that was parked there, the lady seems to think that was the one that did the work on the open cast mine, but I don't think it is. I think that's the one that was parked up there as like a bit of a museum piece sort of thing, where visitors could come and have a walk about, and they had a tour guide on it and everything before COVID. And then when COVID hit, they couldn't get the insurance to open it back up again, so it remained closed. But they've got a kestrel that's got a nest in there, and there's some owls as well that are nesting in it, so they've decided to leave it there, rightly so as well. Like, you know, at this speed, it's a well planted machine. 130 brake horse, so you know it could be a track day weapon as well. If somebody can handle a bigger bike on the corners, then it's a weapon. It is. It's definitely a beast, honestly. It's a demon of a machine. Machine it is. So we're on about going on to the Wild Bad Weekend that Richie Vida hosts. It does look really good. I've seen a video that he's done on the new place in Nottingham where he's hosting it this year, and there's 500 tickets, so I'm sure there's still going to be some tickets available, but the problem is getting time off work. I don't know how many holiday days left, so I am going to have a word with boss, and it's next month, I think, June I believe it is. If I can get a Friday and a Monday off, or even just a Friday, then yeah, I might get me sent over to the Wild Bad Weekend, courtesy of Mr. Vida. And they're raffling a VFR off as well, so you never know, I might end up winning it. As I say, it's a brilliant machine, even through traffic. Even though it's a big old girl, you can still manoeuvre it around traffic, and it's, you know, it's good for filtering as well. Right, guys and girls, I'm going to leave it here. Love you all to bits. Just remember, please hit that subscribe button. like the video and share if you like, that'd be fantastic.